And we're on Jazz Street with County Executive Adam Bello. Adam, welcome to Jazz Street.
Thanks. It's great to be here. It's such a great week of music and a ton of people coming downtown. I love Jazz Fest every year. Yeah.
So, Adam, talk about the economic impact as well as the cultural impact a festival like this has on our area.
Yeah, no, it is a significant economic impact that we have when you've got tens of thousands or really hundreds of thousands of people come through downtown Rochester every day. They're patronizing our businesses, staying in hotels. But what's really significant about that is how many people from out of town are coming here. So, you know, there's one way of doing economics where you're just circulating your own money, but when you bring these investments in from out of town and really around the world into our community, that creates a huge economic impact for us, and also helps us too to showcase to people really what's going on in downtown Rochester. There's been so many investments made, new restaurants that are opening up, new investments in parks and in the hospitality industry, that it gives us a really good way of putting our best foot forward. Even yesterday, I was with a group of convention planners from around the country. We had people from New Orleans and Missouri, people coming to Rochester, seeing all that we have to offer, and one of the things we got to show them was the Jazz Festival. So there really is something here for everybody, but it was a way for us to really highlight to people all around the country how great Rochester really is.
Adam, talk about, we've literally lived long enough to see the transformation from the old days of Kodak, Xerox, Bosch Alarm to now arts and culture and education being really our cornerstones. Talk about watching it from your perspective, how we've changed Rochester.
Yeah, no, we really have, because we used to be one of those communities that had, you know, very few employers with a lot of employees, and now we have a lot of employers with fewer employees, right? And so we made that transition really well. We're actually stand out, I think, to a lot of our peer communities. But one of the things that makes us also successful is that creative economy that exists. So especially where we are here, located here with the Eastman School of Music down here, but really like the arts, right? And so and the availability of arts. So whether it's a jazz festival or the Fringe Festival or the Lilac Festival, and then even we do concerts by the shore up at there. There's a lot of availability of arts, the RPO and the public shows that they do that are free and open to the community, I think, to me, from my perspective, is important, and it's a huge part of our economy. But the other thing that arts does for us, and from my perspective, as a dad, I got two little kids, and I'm raising them in our community, is that arts has a way of touching, I think, that spirit of creativity and innovation. A lot of how Rochester was founded on that, with our founders George Eastman and Henry Strong and all those, that we can continue that to today, and you inspire that next generation of innovators and entrepreneurs. And one way you do that is by exposing them to the arts, because again, that just gets those creative juices flowing. And I think that's why things like the Jazz Festival, but also like the RPO and the Eastman School, all these things, the entire ecosystem really comes together in a way that's unique for us. It speaks to our history, but then I think it also helps us prepare that next generation.
Adam, thanks so much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Appreciate it.